Hello students, welcome to my class. Today I have got this particular chapter to explain you. I think we have already explained you the introduction part of the Sahara Desert, and yesterday in my class I have already talked to you, especially the location. When we talk about the location and all, very significant location that we have got in the Sahara Desert, and especially the Sahara Desert we see it extends from the Atlantic Ocean in the west, and then to the Red Sea in the east, and to its north is the Mediterranean Sea. Then again we have got the Atlas Mountains, and it merges with the savanna grasslands in the south. Now I in recently about the grasslands we have talked about, is it not? We learn about the grasslands. So in the grasslands area, I have already said that there are different names are given. As we have already found in North America, we have already found about the prairies and all. Africa, we got about the veld. Asia, we found about the steppe, and Australia, we found about the down. Then like that, there are many names actually we mentioned. So here savanna is also part of the grasslands, and that is actually found in this region. So it covers an area of around 8.5 million. So this particular desert is actually covered with 8.54 million square kilometers, and its east to west extent is 5,500 kilometer, and north to south extent is 1,900 kilometers. So it's a huge area. So when we talk about our India, India is around covering 3.28 miles square kilometer. Is it not? It means 3.28 when we talk about this India, 3 times if you combine, then it will become the one Sahara desert. It means a huge desert, is it not? So as a land wise, when we talk about the Sahara desert is spread over 11 countries, namely Morocco, Algeria, Libya, Egypt, Tunisia, Sudan, Chad. Chad is also there is one fresh lake water, okay. Then Mali, Mauritania, Niger, and Western Sahara, okay. So these are the 11 countries are actually part of the Sahara deserts. Next we have got the most of the Sahara deserts are actually underdeveloped. That is we have found, and it has a very topography because of the action of wind, okay. And we have already mentioned during the live class that there are this mushroom rocks are found in this region, and the reason behind forming this mushroom rocks is what? The most of the pebbles, most of the sand particles are not flying high above, and therefore especially the ground, especially in the ground level, when the wind is blowing, these pebbles are actually striking the rocks, and as a result of that, regular striking of this pebbles and rocks and all, rocks and eggs and all, is making the rock to erode, to split, and then ultimately the above remains the almost same, but then down part is getting eroded, and I think finally all these mushrooms are actually falling down and then getting empty, okay. So this is actually the action of the wind actually taking place. And here the sand dunes actually reach heights of up to 300 meter. Shifting sand dunes is a common sight of this region. Then here we can find gravel, which is known as the rag. This is a kind of like a pebbles which is found in this region, okay. So therefore you can understand here. Then another things we have found here, the land surface of the Sahara is actually undulating, and there are highlands, plateaus, then plains and basins. The names mentioned here, Emi Kosi, that is around 3,415 meter in the Tibesti range, okay, in the Chad region. This is the highest peak in this region. And another important range is the Ahagar mountains, okay. There are like a number of oases in a Sahara, with Bimla and Kurfa being the largest ones, and most of the water found in the Sahara today is the form of like a seasonal or a intermittent streams called wadis. So this wadis is a part of the like a river bank, especially it is found in the form of like a lakes. Okay, and around it you can find the plants, greenery, and then inhabitants. Okay, people living. Then we have got here one important lakes. That is the name, as you mentioned, Chad Lake. Chad Lake is the very important lake which is found in this region, and here the inhabitants are getting the fresh water. Okay, let us look about the climatic condition. What is the climatic condition of this region? Now, when we talk about the climatic condition of this region, is what? That this region is very hot and dry, and the temperature ranges from below freezing point in winters to more than 55 degree Celsius in summers. And the highest temperature is recorded, especially the area called Al Azizia. Okay, Al Azizia, that is found in Libya. So here the temperature is the extreme high. It means 57.7 degrees is not a joke. Okay, and then humidity in this region is very low, and skies are actually cloudless. You won't find the clouds in this region. Then the amount of rainfall varies from region to region, and the northern part of the desert receives little rainfall. That is in the time of winter, and then also you find the southern part of the receives rainfall in the summer season. It means different rainfall, different season it is occurring. Then we have got natural vegetation and wildlife. When we talk about the natural vegetation, due to the scanty rainfall, you can find sparse vegetation, and the vegetations are especially in the form of thorny bushes and shrubs. And here the main plant species are actually cactus, acacia, then baobab, all this, and date palms are also grown in this region. And this is one of the cultivation even we can find. And the characteristics of the plants of this region is what you need to know, that it has got the long roots, thick barks, and waxy leaves to reduce the loss of moisture here. Then which other animals are found in this region? Animals like antelopes, gazelles, camels, hyenas, foxes, snakes, lizards, and a variety of insects also found in this region, especially where there is a seasonal rainfall occurring. Let's see here economy of these places. Now, which are the areas people are earning and developing? Now, for example, people of this region are some extent earlier they used to live their life as a nomadic, but now people gradually settling, and then they are making the this farm, and then farm like some animals they are rearing, and out of these animals they are actually getting the milk products, then meat, skin, all these things are actually produced here. So therefore animals rearing and cultivation of the crops and mining are the main occupation of the people of the Sahara region right now. So now the Bedouins and the Tuaregs of the Sahara move with their animals from place to place in search of water and pasture. It means when you have the big number of animals, certainly you need a grass, you need a different places, different location for the grazing them. So therefore these two groups of people are actually found in this region. Then they often exchange their animals products with the agriculture ones at the off-seasonal, especially when we see the off-seasonal. I have shown you in the live class. So in more recent times, people of the Sahara no longer lead a nomadic life now, but they are settling down and then cultivating. Now here, one of the river that is found, there is a Nile River, which is actually very much fertile. Where there is a Nile River, the land is very much fertile, and the Aswan High Dam provides water for irrigation. Crops grown here are wheat, maize, barley, and millets. Cotton also is grown, and cotton also is cultivable in the Nile Valley. Then it is an important commercial crops around the oasis. Vegetable and fruits like date palms, figs, apricots, and olives are also grown. And farmers of these regions are actually called Fela. Okay, this particular system is known as Fela. And here minerals also found, especially when we talk about the minerals, especially in Algeria, Libya, and Egypt. The area is actually very rich in a natural gas, and other important minerals also found, namely coal, iron ore, copper, uranium, then manganese. These are the things we find. Then when we look at the transportation or cities, here over the years, life of the people in this Sahara has actually changed. Now cities with modern facilities like schools, hospitals, religious and cultural centers have also come up in this region, and motorways also actually started, and construction of the Trans-Sahara Railway will also further connect the people to all areas of the Sahara. So to travel in the interior of the deserts, camel caravans are also now used as it was used before. And also airways have actually connected remote and inaccessible areas, thus facilitating travel to most part of the regions. The Nile River and its canal provide the inland waterways. So there are many seaports. Okay, many seaports are also found here. So therefore, this way the things are actually taking place. So the Mediterranean and then Suez Canal route are also found here. Then ports at Alexandria and Tripoli are big ports on the Mediterranean Sea. Then Timbuktu in Mali is an important trading port. Okay, so here you can find. The important capital city Cairo, the capital of Egypt, is the largest city in the Sahara. And the pyramids and Sphinx is Giza are also important tourist spots are found in this region. And life of the people when we talk about, then the hot and dry climatic conditions, people are living very difficult life, and then the natives have adopted their lifestyle according to the weather. So you can find that in this region, especially when we talk about the houses. The houses have actually thatched flat roofs and thick walls with small windows, and they carry water in a containers made from goat or camel skin to keep the water cool during the long journeys. So few things that is actually mentioned in this region. So the discovery of mineral oil and mining of the other minerals has given the boost to the economy of the Sahara deserts. So this way the people are actually living there. Okay, so hope you will be getting this part. In my next video I will talk about the Ladakh and cold deserts. Okay, so this is the video that you are watching right now. This is about the Sahara deserts, and now we will go next about the Ladakh. Okay, in my next video we will be talking about that. So thank you.